Let us look at this question. A rectangular field has an area of 3.375 hectares. If its width is 150 meters, find the length of the field. Find the length of the field. Allow me to start by changing the hectares, these hectares, into meters squared. We know that one hectare equals to 10,000 meters squared. 1 hectare equals to 10,000 meters squared. And what about 3.375 hectares? Cross multiply, so it will be 3.375 hectares multiplied by 10,000 meters squared all over 1 hectare. Hectare and hectares go, so I can take my calculator here. I put there 3.375 multiplied by 10,000. I'll get that 3,750 meters square. So this one is that 3,750 meters squared. So that is the area in meters squared. So we want the length of the width. So we know that area of a rectangle, area equals to length times width, and we have been given the width. So that 3,750 meters squared equals to length times 150, because this is our width, 150 meters. So I divide both sides by 150 meters by 150 meters. So I take my calculator. I take that is 3,750 divided by 150. I get 225. So L equals to 225 meters. The length equals to 225 meters. Let's have this one. Calculate the area of the following plane shape. Calculate the area of the following plane shape. So when you look at this plane shape, we are having a shape that can be divided into different shapes. Like when I cut here this way, I will have A and B. So A is a rectangle and B is a triangle. So I can calculate the area of the rectangle, then I calculate the area of the triangle, then I add the two. So allow me to start by calculating the area of A. But A, it's a rectangle, so area equals to length times width. Length times width. The length here will be 15. This is just 15. So this is 15 times width is 4. This one gives me 60 centimeters squared. This one gives me 60 centimeters squared. But B, we know that is a triangle, so area equals to a half times base times height. Half times base times height. So the height here is 15 minus 3, that is 12. So area will be equal to 12 times. The base here is now 15. This 15 minus the 4. So it is 15 minus 4. 15 minus 4, that is 11. So this one times a half. Why am I forgetting that a half times a half? So this one is 6. So I get 66 centimeters squared. So total area it is 60 plus 66 centimeters squared. 60 plus 66. When I get my calculator, get 60 plus 66, that is 126. So this one is 126 centimeters squared. So that is the area of that plane shape. That is the area of that plane shape. Let's have another question here. Have another plane shape here. This well. Calculate the area of the figure below. Give your answer in meters square. Calculate the area of the figure below. Give your answer in meters square. So we have the figure here. It is having part A, part B, and part C. So let's calculate the area of part A. Area of part A. So A, this one is a rectangle. It is just length times width. And now the width is, this is 3 plus 7 plus 10, that is 20. And this is, we are having 12 is total, and we are having 6 here, which means we are only having from here to here is just 6. So the length, the area will be length, which is 20 times 6, that is 120 centimeters squared. Part B, it is also a rectangle, length times width, and the length now becomes 6. This one, because the height here is just here, that is 6 times 3, that one we get 18 centimeters squared. Part C, you can also see it is a rectangle. Part C is also length times width. So we are having 10 times 6. It is 10 times 6, which is just 60 centimeters squared. So the total area, it is A plus B plus C. A is 120 plus 18 plus 60. 120 plus 18 plus 60. So let's have it here. 120 plus 18 plus 60. We get 198 centimeters squared. So total area here is 198 centimeters squared. And you are through with that. Let's have it number 4. Calculate the area of parallelogram with a base of 12 centimeters and a perpendicular height of 5.5. Calculate the area of a parallelogram with a base of 12 centimeters and a perpendicular height of 5.5. We can see. So the formula of getting the area of parallelogram is area equals to length or base times perpendicular height. Area equals to just base times perpendicular height. So this one is just 12, because 12 is our base, centimeter squared. I multiply by perpendicular height is 5.5 centimeters squared. When I multiply the two, let me put it here. 12 times 5.5. This one gives me 66 centimeters squared. So the area here is just 66 centimeters squared. That is it. and you're through with question 4. Let's have question 5 here. Question 5 is up here. A lawn measures 12 meters long and 8 meters wide, is surrounded by a path 1 meter wide all round. Find the area of the path. A lawn measuring 12 meters is it long and 8 meters wide is surrounded by a path 1 meter wide all round. Find the area of the path. So I can draw this here. Allow me to draw it here. This is a lawn, and it is 12 and 8 meters, 12 meters and 8 meters, is surrounded by a path 1 meter wide all round. It's surrounded by a path. This is a path. This is a path that is 1 meter all around. So it means that from here to here is 1 meter, and also up here it is 1 meter. Also here we are having 1 meter, and also here we are having 1 meter. So the length of the path will be 12 plus 2, this is 14 meters, and the width of the path will be 8 plus 2, which is 10 meters. So we want to calculate the area of the path. The area of the path, we take the outer area of the outer, which is it's a rectangle length times width. So it is 14 times 10, that is 140 meters. That is 140 meters. Then we also calculate the area of now the lawn. Area of the lawn is also length times width. The length is 12 times width, which is 8. That one is just 96 meters squared. 96 meters squared. Then we add the difference, we subtract. So it is 140 meters squared minus 96 meters squared. So let me have it here. 140 minus 96. 140 minus 96. This one gives me 44. So the answer here is just 44 meters square. That is the area of the path. That is the area of the path. That is the area of the path. So let's have question 6. A classroom measures 8 meters long, 5 meters wide, and 3 meters high. Calculate the total surface area of all walls and the floor. So in short, when we draw this, let me draw it this is like an open cuboid. I'll do it very fast. It's measuring 8 meters long, 5 meters wide, and 3 meters high. The height is 3 meters. So let's calculate the surface area. The surface area is we start with this side, and it is to this and the other one. So area equals to length times width, that is 5 times 8 and multiply by 2 because it is 2, it is twice. That one is 80 meters, 80 meters squared. We also have this side and this side. This side we are having 5 and 3. So we also have area which is 5 times 3 and there are 2. That is 30 meters squared. And now lastly we are having no, let me have this as a correction. It is 8 times 3, not 5. 8 times 3, 8 times 3, then multiply by 2, that is 48. This is 48. And now lastly here, we are having now the area of the floor. Area of the floor is 5 times 8. It's just 5 times 8 because we don't have the upper one. So this is 40 meters squared. That's 40 meters squared. So after there, we add total area. This one will be 48 meters squared plus 30 meters squared, then plus 40 meters squared. When I add that, let me have it here on the calculator. 48 plus 30 plus 40, that one is 118. So total surface area is 118 meters squared. 118 meters squared. So that is the total surface area of that. Let's have this question 7 and see. The following figure shows a trapezium ABCD in which AB is parallel to DC. AB is 12 centimeters, CD is 8 centimeters, and CE is 5 centimeters. Calculate the area of the trapezium. The area of the trapezium. Area of the trapezium, the formula, let's have it here. The formula for the area of the trapezium is just a half into A plus B multiplied by height. A half into A plus B multiplied by height. Now, we are having here 12. We don't have DC. DC, it's given as CD, it is 8. So this is 8 here. This is 12, and we are having height 15. So it is just a half into 12. Let me write it well. 12 plus 8 multiplied by 15. So it is a half multiplied by 20 multiplied by 15. So this is 1, this is 10 here. 10 times 15, that is 150 centimeters squared. 150 centimeters squared. 150 centimeters squared. So this is 15, yes. This was to be 15 also here. Yes, 15, 12, 8 is okay. So the answer is 150 centimeters squared. That's number 7. Let's have number 8. Number 8 is here. The diagonals of a rhombus measures 9.2 and 7.5. Calculate the area of the rhombus. Calculate the area of the rhombus. We know that given the diagonal me write it well here. Given the diagonals area equals to a half multiplied by lengths or a length of the diagonals. So this is just a half multiplied by 9.2 centimeters multiplied by 7.5 centimeters. So when I have this, let me put it here on a calculator. It is a half multiplied by 9, it is 9.2, then multiply by 7.5, that is 34.5. So the area here will be 34.5 centimeters squared. 34.5 centimeters squared. Number 9, the figure below shows a right-angled triangle. Find the values of x, hence calculate the area. Find the values of x, hence calculate the area. So this is a right-angled triangle. Now we know the Pythagoras theorem. We know that c squared equals to a squared plus b squared. So let's have this as c, this is a, this is b. So when I have x plus 6 squared equals to x minus 2 squared plus x plus 5 squared, x plus 5 squared. So when I square this, squaring of this, it will be, that is x squared plus 12x plus 36 should be equal to x squared, now I'm squaring this, minus 4x plus 4, minus 4x plus 4, then plus x squared plus 10x plus 25. So this one will be x squared plus 12x plus 36 equals to, adding the two, we are having 2x squared plus 8x, then plus 29. So collecting the like terms, I have this one comes here and this one comes here. So I will be having 12 minus 8, that is 4x, equals to x squared. 4x equals to x squared. Then this one also comes the other end, minus 7, x squared minus 7.